Welcome to Luca and Miguel. Enjoy the video.
You start by preparing the host so the VM runs smoothly. Enable virtualization in BIOS, set at least 16 GB RAM and 4 CPU cores, and reserve 100 plus GB disk for Mac OS and Xcode. Once done, install VMware Player or VirtualBox on Windows and import the Mac OS image. This gives you an isolated environment to run Xcode legally only if you own Apple hardware. Still, it's the practical path for development. Make sure EFI boot and virtual SMC are enabled to avoid boot errors. You now configure Mac OS inside the VM to be developer-ready. Apply any required patches so VMware or VirtualBox supports Mac OS. This fixes kernel and hardware emulation quirks. Then run Mac OS setup. Sign in with your Apple ID, format the VM disk with apps, and install all system updates to meet Xcode requirements. Once updated, add guest additions for better graphics and folder sharing so you can move project files from Windows into the VM quickly and reliably. You finish by installing Xcode from the App Store inside Mac OS. This delivers the IDE, simulators, and SDKs. Once Xcode downloads, open it and install the additional components. Then run Xcode Select Install for command line tools so you can build from terminal. If something breaks, check common causes: insufficient VM cores or memory, incorrect apps configuration, or an unsupported Mac OS version. If errors persist, reboot the VM, verify EFI settings, and reinstall Xcode to clear corrupted installs.
Thanks for watching and please subscribe. It's the best investment you'll ever make.